Dear friends, welcome back with another mission on the Vulnhub, which is Doubletrouble. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine. The name of this machine is Doubletrouble. However, if you can follow some sort of methodology, this machine is not difficult at all. It cannot give us any trouble. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can head over to VirtualBox. Head over to Linux of the VirtualBox. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see over here, I used the option like I option to specify the interface. So all packets will be sent from the interface to discover online machines on the network. And also I used the option of R to specify the network range, and this will speed up the scanning. So now we can hit enter. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 117. So we can put down such information to our notebook. Alternatively, we can use the map to discover the IP address. For example, we can use the option of SN to conduct such discovery of the machines on the network. So as you can see there, also we can discover the IP address of the target machine. So what shall we do next? We need to do port and surf scanning with a map. As you know, the map is very powerful. In many cases, we can utilize a map to identify open port numbers and services. Okay, so however, to save time of this video, I've already completed before. So now we just get out its result. And as you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. Although the IP address of the target machine has been changed, and this doesn't matter, okay? So from the map scanning results, we can know that the target has two open port numbers. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information, Open SSH 7.9. As we know, this version is not so updated. However, I don't think we can find any vulnerability or exploit for this particular version of Open SSH. So let's move on. The next port number is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information, Apache 2. And also by its title of the site, we can know that the target is running QDPM. You know, this is some sort of CMS or content management system. So I think it's very clear what shall we do next. We need to do enumeration with this web location, both manually and automatically. Let's fire up the browser to do the manual enumeration first, and we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter, and here we are prompted by the user login form. And however, we need to provide the email. Of course, at this moment, we don't know any email. So how to do next? Also, we can notice this version information. And so what shall we do next? We can check whether this version is vulnerable or not. we can use such as point and followed by the application. Oh, sorry, not this one, QDPM. And actually, this version 9.1 of QDPM is vulnerable, and there are several exploits available. However, all those exploits are required to be authenticated first. So, which means that we need to get the credentials first to utilize these exploits. So, how to the next? We need to do the usual enumeration. We need to complete our manual enumeration. For example, we can check its source code. Sometimes source code can reveal something sensitive or important, and we can scroll down. However, nothing exciting can be got from this source code from perspective of penetration. So next we can check whether the robots file is accessible or not. Although it's available or accessible, but the entries are not useful. So next we can launch the Nicto to do the automatic enumeration. Nicto can give us a very rich information about the web application, such as the banner information, the request header information, even some common files or directories. For example, this case, images has been given by Nicto images. And there's some pictures, cross, icons. We need to find something which looks suspicious, right? No photo. Okay, I don't think we can find anything useful from the images directory. So how about CSS? Usually this directory contains some static file to to make a style sheet. Sorry. So we do not need to pay attention in most cases to such directory. So how about install directory? So check environment, database config. I do not want to install this CMS. And readme. And I think this text file is something about QDPM, but nothing useful. So how about secret? And there is picture, and we can download this picture to our working directory on the Linux. So I think it deserves, or this image deserves our research because it's under secret directory, right? And we can take some techniques to analyze this picture. For example, the first one I'd like to use is xif2. This utility can retrieve metadata of the file. All right. So the metadata have been retrieved, but none of them is useful. So next we can use stack hide. This utility can retrieve the hidden message inside the image. Press enter. We do not have a passphrase, so we just press enter, but couldn't extract any data with that passphrase. So how about use stack seek? Oh, it is successful. So we can extract the data. Sorry, because I made such extraction before. So there is some error. You can ignore it. Okay. So now we can get out this file. And this looks like credentials, right? We can copy and note down to our notebook. So of course the port SSH port 80 HTTP. So enumeration. So now I think we can, we can utilize this credential to exploit and to, for example, sorry, QDPM, and this one, all three exploits are related to this vulnerability, and this one is the oldest one. I'd like to try this one, maybe this one. Okay, this is the newest one. We can copy. We can, maybe I already made a copy before. So now we just run it. Okay, Python 3. And we are given the usage. We need to specify the URL. So I'd like to auto complete this command. So let's press enter. So as you can see, this exploit has already helped us to upload a backdoor or web shell or backdoor to the target. We can copy this backdoor or the path of this backdoor and put over here, run it. As you can see, the whoami command has been successfully executed. So of course we cannot end up here. We need to get initial foothold on the target next. So how to do? We can check the easiest way. Netcat is there. So now we can set up the listener on the Linux, waiting for collection from the target. And we can run the reversal command by netcat bin bash followed by the port number. And as you can see, we on the Linux, we successfully got the collection from the target, and we can spawn a better shell by Python. Python 2 is there, so we can import PTY module spawn. Okay, so next we need to do some local enumeration to elevate our privilege to root user. So no normal user. Next we can check the sudo. Even of course, because of a misconfiguration, usually the www-data user cannot run such a command. But after all, this is a CTF-like machine. So anyway, we can utilize this binary or this tool to elevate privilege. So how to? We can get the help from this website, CTF Opens, and we can copy and paste over here to run it. As you can see, we have already become the root user. Then we can navigate to root directory. Oh, we do not need to retrieve the flag. Okay, so that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.